We are mainly involved in commercial and industrial property sales and leasing, which includes selling and leasing of development property. So we've been around since 1998. But we do find that investors and companies like to deal with companies that have a long track record, such as ours. It's been a challenging year. There is demand from tenants, not strong demand. There is certainly demand. Rentals have managed to stay fairly positive, if not grow, but it's in pockets. You know, it depends on how prime a property is and where the demand is. There's a lot of demand from investors for commercial and industrial property, specifically industrial property. There's a strong demand for refurbished buildings and what we would call a recycled building. You know, something where they change uses, say for instance from an office block to a mixed-use residential and retail development. And certainly where they've got tax incentives in areas such as Woodstock and Salt River and on the city periphery, there's a strong demand from business to move into those areas. And also those areas are close to the core of the economy, Cape economic activity, which is around the CBD still. So very strong. And it's also cheaper to recycle a building than to buy land. Land at the moment is very expensive and hard to come by. Around the city periphery and Woodstock and those areas, there are opportunities to get in on developments in the mixed-use properties. And then wherever you can pick up land, specifically industrial land, and buildings that you think you can recycle into more modern buildings in areas such as Epping, for instance, those are opportunities. There's been good land sales recently on the West Coast. You look at the Parklands area, they've just recently launched an industrial development which is going to do very well and has done well already. And that whole area around Parklands, Atlas Gardens, with the opening of the N7, with the opening of the M12 from Parklands, you can now go from Parklands directly to the airport. So that whole area is going to, in my view, is a place to invest.